Dolly here. Welcome back to Gypsy Rose Papery. Today I have another journal, and this one is for Nicky. So Nicky wanted one of the bigger journals, which is the 11 by 8.5, and it is a softer cover. It's sturdy still, but it's considered a soft cover. Nicky wanted something that was nature-based. She liked a lot of kind of Regal type colors, like the emerald green. This is the fabric that she chose, and like really deep blues and teals and stuff like that. She really loves peacocks, so I kind of played the color scheme off of peacock feathers, kind of like those rich colors. And she also liked taxidermy. She wanted some of that in here, so I hope I captured everything. So in the front, I picked this image because she kind of looks like her dress is in those peacock colors, and she's kind of like a badass. She's holding a hawk on her arm, so I just felt like this was really powerful female imagery. There's a little pressed flower, and then this has a tag so she could write, got some string there, write a dedication if she wanted. And then there's, you know, my usual sewing, and then I did just a little accent stitching there, and we will jump right in. So here we have quite a lot of ephemera. I try to put as much ephemera as I could in each pocket, because the pages themselves are left for writing, because these bigger books are meant to be worked in and they're meant for writing their grimoires. So she wanted some tarot, and I found this deck that I don't really use, and I don't know, it just kind of called me to put it in here. So I put a few of these beautiful cards in there, some nature cards, and then another peacock card. And I will link any digitals, because I did mix a lot of different digitals in here, so I don't want to get anyone's name wrong. She specifically wanted a lavender page in here, and so I put in a page or a reference page on lavender, and then in the back she can write out any notes. Just some nature type paper, and then here another one of those gorgeous tarot cards. These are Warwick and Goebel images from Mrs. Coggs. This is just some handmade paper with a nature card on there. Here we have some taxidermy, and here we have some taxidermy. And so the taxidermy pictures are my own personal pictures, and I just kind of grunge them up, put a couple of layer effects on there to make it look sort of vintagey. But I thought it was cute, the little mouse in the jar there. I thought that was cute. It reminds me of Alice for some reason. Well, because there's a mouse on a teapot in Alice, that's why. So we just put these back in here. And I was trying to find peacock feathers to put in here, and for some reason I couldn't find them. Found pheasant feathers, but they were really like long and just didn't go really in here. So I have this stamp, and I thought it would go good in here. So instead I used the stamp, which I didn't even know I had. Some beautiful peacock paper, a little fairy stamp. She did like fairies, so I put a few fairies in here. Here we have a very, very deep pocket. It runs the length, or rather the width of the page. It ends down here, so she could stuff it. So the difference between these bigger books, because I get a lot of questions on that, the difference between these bigger books and the 9x6 hardcovers is that these books, there's a lot bigger pockets because it's meant to hold reference material. A lot of the people that ask me for these books want to be able to pack in different things that they collect, and so these books will have those big deep pockets, but the pages themselves are more left for writing or collaging or whatever you want to do in there. I did put a few of these floating pockets so that way she could attach those anywhere that she wanted. And I just love the colors of these cards. And here we have another Warwick and Goebel image, little graphic 45 nature card, and then another floating pocket. actually just put that there. And all of the tabs have little charms on there. Little fox, she also loved animals. Little sewing detail here. I love how this coffee impression came through the little flecks. I'm not quite sure how I get this. It happens on a few of the pages whenever I coffee dye. I know someone was asking me for a coffee dyeing tutorial. I really don't do anything different. I just, you know, put the paper in the coffee and then dry them in the oven. But I don't know those impressions. I'm not sure how I get them. They just kind of happen on just a few, never the whole thing. It's only like maybe 4 or 5 pages out of a batch of 30, so it's very hit or miss. There's no method to my madness. Another one of those vintage book pages. And I just sewed around here to kind of break off that blank space in case you wanted to write something on there. Love the images in this book. These are from a vintage British wildflower book. This paper is so lush. And again, I used the 32-pound paper that Stacy suggested. Here we have another nice deep pocket. And so it's just a little card, and this is a tuck spot, so you can tuck something under there. So if you wanted to attach this somewhere, it could serve as a little tuck spot if you wanted. And here we have another floating pocket. Another one of my taxidermy pictures. I love animals, so I just wanted to put that out there. Like, I don't know how these were procured. I just wanted to be upfront. It was just a really quirky antique shop, and they had a lot of cool stuff. So I just snapped pictures of everything, and I just happened to snap pictures of all the taxidermy that they had. This paper is so beautiful. And here we have another graphic 45 nature card. We have a tag. Another Warwick and Goebel. Little mushroom tag. And then she liked owls, so I put an owl in there for her. This is a flip. And we have another beautiful tarot. Another Warwick and Goebel image. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure it's Warwick and Goebel. Sometimes I blank on my artists' names. Another one of my taxidermy pictures. This combo of paper is beautiful together. Here's an extra large fabric tab, so I just put extra charms on this one. Another flip. And then here we have, this is probably my favorite one that I took. It's a little duckling and he's got a crown. It's so cute. Another nature tag by Graphic 45. This is another Warwick and Goebel image on the homemade paper. And a beautiful tarot card. And the other herb she absolutely wanted in here was chamomile. So again, it's got the writing space in the back. I love the sound of this paper. And then here we have all the magical uses and all that. I try not to cut anything off, but the paper printed all the way flush. So I tried to cut as close as I could without cutting off any of the information. And here we have a super loaded pocket. The last tarot card. This beautiful image of a lovely lady. Again, she's wearing like that peacock blue. Love that. Another floating pocket with a taxidermy picture. A vintage peacock cigarette card that I blew up. Just a little tag. And then another taxidermy picture. So that is it for Miss Nicky's journal. Nikki, I really hope you love it. I had a lot of fun making this. I really just love like your different take on nature and sort of the opulence. Almost like this almost reminded me like a book version of a Fabergé egg, like a lot of rich colors and like metallic accents. So this was a really cool journal to work on. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We still have a few more journals coming up in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. And as always, leave me your comments. I love reading them. And that will wrap it up. I hope you guys have a great day. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.